All right, now we're live.
Wow.
That took a minute. It kept going like flashing, and then all
Yeah,
right.
I think because I turned it way up because I had the setting all wrong.
That's okay.
No, I mean the USB. Remember,
Yeah.
USB thing.
Oh,
So you got
baby.
50 cords running around here. Now you got to get started in YouTube.
All right, here we go.
All right. Boom.
Almost. Still going live.
Yep. Going.
Yep. Go. You were live. Yay.
Going.
Hey, YouTube.
Gonorrhea.
No. Ew.
What?
No, definitely not.
No gonorrhea.
No.
But this thing isn't going though. But let me
What's
see.
not going?
There it goes. Now it's going.
Yep. Now, yeah, there's the
Ah! See, it's a little more less sensitive than Podbean.
I think so. But hoping everybody's doing okay.
Yeah, they're rock stars.
I mean, it's true. We're all getting through it, aren't we?
No.
Or at least because we are, because we have
They
to.
have us to come to.
They do. It's true.
To cure their ills.
Yeah, and get through it, right, baby?
That's right. Boom.
Yeah. Just like that.
That's the one notification I have on my phone. The rest of all the ones are very annoying.
But you like that loud one, which is funny. It's entertaining. Speaking of getting through it, this is something from a day or two ago. Raphael Glucksmann, he's a member of the European Parliament. He's suggesting that the U.S. is no longer worthy of having the Statue of Liberty. You had literally said that like the day before I saw this.
Oh, yeah? I know it was the day, but like...
Yeah, literally it was the day before. Just said like, I don't think we deserve the Statue of Liberty anymore, and it's true. And he says, give us back the Statue of Liberty. It was our gift to you, but apparently you despise her. So she will be happy here with us. Yeah.
Well, I said it because once we started taking back like the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh my God!
And,
are you serious? Which what? There have been so many.
The other canal. We're
going to take over the Panama Canal again? We're going to take over Greenland. We're going to take over Canada. Are you serious?
Well, the things that were gifts in the past.
It's
Yeah.
But of course we're here because again he's a dictator, so that's not a surprise.
But
it's one thing I know. When I had to go 2 days ago down to Staten Island when I had to work, and taking the Staten Island ferry, you actually sail by the Statue of Liberty. And the one thing I was going to say, it's an emotional one. There's the Emma Lazarus poem that's etched at the bottom of the statue, and it is just again.
Which is?
Not for the brazen giant of Greek fame, with limbs astride from land to land. Here upon our sea-washed sunset gate shall stand a mighty woman whose torches the imprisoned lightning, and whose name is the mother of exiles. And it's the whole, give us your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. That's not the whole thing. There's more to it. I'll finish saying it in just a minute, but it's one. I always get emotional when I read that. The New Colossus is the name of it. From her beacon hand glows worldwide welcome. Her mild eyes command the air-bridged harbor of Twin Cities frame. Keep, ancient lands, your storied pomp, cries she with silent lips. Yeah. Give us your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless tempest tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. Like, really? We chose to give that up. We actually did. We did this. I mean, not all of us did. I didn't. I know you didn't. But we as a society did. And that's just, it's embarrassing. And it's also heartbreaking because, it will. Eventually, the dictatorship will come to an end. But until then, things are going to get really, really bad. They already are bad. They're going to get a lot worse. But we're supposed to be a comedy podcast, so let's find something to laugh about in that case. Eventually it does.
But I mean, it can't all be bad.
Dictatorships are. They simply are. So yeah, it is all bad, but it will eventually get better. Yes.
I'm not worried about that as much. As I am the next election.
Oh yeah. If there's going to be one.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah.
So, and again, like it's it reminds me of a lot of times it's like a fucking dog has been beat too much.
Yes.
To where like, well, at least he didn't hit me 5 times today.
Yeah.
He hit me 3.
Yeah.
I'm so lucky.
Abuse.
What did I do so right that he didn't do it today?
Yeah.
It's
abuse. Yeah, that's what it is.
But when you deluge the country with all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And especially like it's very few things that don't apply to people. Like you said when you taught your class the other night, how many people came up to you after class just out of the blue? Because you don't talk politics during class.
No, I talk about how to say, all right, you see somebody, it seems like they may need CPR. I teach you how to look for that. And then if they show signs of needing CPR, I teach you how to do this. Or if somebody's choking.
Not politics or sports or anything.
No.
But people come up to you and just talk about what's on their minds, apparently.
Yeah, how terrified people are here in the U.S.,
and
which is
even
rightfully
like
so.
Irish Catholic,
Irish Catholic, yes.
Big dudes that are like grandfathers are like, I'm fucking scared. I'm getting my daughter pregnant. She's a lesbian.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of my students. He's a 60-something-year-old man who he coaches Little League here in NYC, and he just said, of course, got Irish Catholic heritage, the whole thing. Because of course, in New York, there are a lot of Irish Catholic. There's a lot of Irish Catholic roots here too, but there are lots of different cultures here. Just Irish Catholic is one of them. And he said, I'm thinking about giving in and getting a gun. I said, why a gun? I said, what good is a gun going to do in a dictatorship? He said, my daughter's a lesbian. What am I going to do if I have to go get her? I said, yeah, you know what? You might need a gun in that case. I said, I hope you never, ever do have to go get her. But yeah, you may need to. I said, yeah, I think I do. Yeah, it's really something. Of course, the number of people after teaching class, it's been something, especially over the past few weeks, site contacts who are just coming up after class and telling me how scared they are and how terrified they are with everything going on.
You teach a lot at the schools too.
Yeah, I do.
What's up, Gummy?
Thanks for joining us, Gummy. Yeah.
How's she doing?
Yeah, where's home for you, Gummy?
No, remember she was in here before. Look at her picture.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yes, remember? I do remember that, and I'm trying to remember. You told us where you're from.
We're trying to get implants for her.
That's right.
Not titty implants. She's got
totally
them already.
Different.
She's got them already. I told her she should be getting the teeth implants.
Just looking for my dentures. Yes, that's right, Gummy.
Before the titty implants.
Well, maybe Gummy doesn't need the breast implants at all.
Well,
yeah. Not sure.
Oh, she has some kind of implants.
But it's good to see you again, Gummy. So funny.
Yeah, I think she's not in the States, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
She's in the UK. If I remember right.
You might be right. I'm really not sure.
Not hanging low enough. Thank you.
Oh, there you go. That's all right.
Once you're past your belly button, wrap it up.
Oh, man. That is so funny.
That's what it's going to cost you. That's when the surgeon's going to go, wow, where do I even start?
Oh, man, because you have to roll them back up.
We got a lot. We got to work here. Going to be a lot of surgery here.
Yep. Not judging for it.
No.
Oh, so fun.
But, as a crying emoji.
Oh, no.
Don't cry. Don't cry. It's going to make your tits sag even more, apparently.
Oh, that's terrible.
I read an article in Popular Science.
Yeah.
Popular Mechanics about that.
Oh, is that right?
If you cry, makes your tits big.
Wow. I thought you said makes them sag.
Saggy.
Big and saggy, those are two different things.
Well, saggy because, they like to go to the ground.
Okay. Like, because of gravity? I mean, gravity is a thing.
I'm not sure why. I didn't read the whole article. I fell asleep. It was more than a paragraph when I just kind of got distracted and went about my life.
Just wow, that is so funny.
This back really just starting to hurt.
Oh no, I need to stretch you again.
Yeah, we just went to PT too. It felt great, man.
And now, not so much anymore.
Well, if I don't keep going to PT, that's what happens.
Makes a huge difference. When is the next time you go?
I don't know. I gotta wait here.
Of course, always the sooner the better.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta.
Oh, this is funny. I'm just reading this. There's a Yes, you do. You're right.
You're saying?
Yeah, continue. We got to keep going back to it. But yeah, I'm just reading this now. 8 new Corvettes went missing from a Kentucky car plant, but then all those cars were found.
Mm-hmm.
Thieves took 8 Corvettes from the lot of a Kentucky automobile plant.
They didn't take them; they stole them.
Yeah, they stole them exactly. But officers recovered the vehicles and made an arrest. They were taken from the GM Bowling Green assembly plant in southern Kentucky.
Bowling Green's where you
It's
live
true.
In Ohio, though.
Now, mind you, this is Bowling Green, Ohio, is where I grew up. But this is Bowling Green, Kentucky, which I remember we always used to laugh about. Oh, yeah, there's more than one Bowling Green. It's like in Springfield. There's Springfields in practically every state. But yeah, the cars were taken from that GM Bowling Green assembly plant in southern Kentucky. Now they cut a fence. Thieves had cut a fence at the plant to get the cars out. A man later arrested and charged with the theft of 3 cars said while being booked in the jail that he, quote unquote, would have made it back to Michigan. I would have been paid big. Wow.
Well, that's confession right there.
It is. It's very true.
Dumbass.
Yeah, I agree.
Dumas.
Yeah. But yeah, first car was located on Saturday when a woman at an apartment complex in Bowling Green called police to say she saw a man park a new Corvette with stickers on it at the complex and then walk away. Police contacted the manager of the assembly plant, who checked the inventory and reported that 8 Corvettes were missing. Police later located 4 more Corvettes at different locations. Last 3 were found after officers received a call from transporter driver who said he was asked to come to the location to pick up an older model Corvette to transport to Michigan. When the driver arrived, he saw 3 2025 Corvettes and told police that 2 of the men trying to move them were in a hurry. He also noticed damage to the bottom of the cars and called the transaction weird. Now, when police arrived, they detained a 21-year-old man after a chase and charged him with receiving stolen property, fleeing arrest, and engaging in organized crime. Another man fled in a Jeep with Ohio tags. Yep, no other arrests have been made at this point, so that's 2 arrests for this.
I figured they would have trackers in the...
You would think. I mean, I never drove a car with a tracker myself, but I also never drove a brand new one that came straight out of the plant.
Any of those cars, if they have the computer in there, usually have that tracker.
They're tracking. And these are brand new 2025 Corvettes, so there should be the tracking
Unless
in there.
Unless they took the battery out or whatever.
Oh,
still,
maybe.
I think there's a... Thanks for liking the show.
And thank you, Gummy. And Gummy says, wonder if they're single, looking for a jail romance.
Why a jail romance? So you always know who your man is?
I suppose so. That's true.
Or woman.
And for that matter, if this person is in jail, you don't have to worry about them, I suppose, so much cavorting around outside of the prison.
Well, don't forget, if you're in jail, you're gonna be around couch criminals all the time.
Yeah.
So chances are you're only gonna think you're only gonna get better at
crime.
You know, like, well, hey, look, I wasn't good at stealing cars. Then you're gonna meet somebody like, hey, you know what? You know what I'm in here for?
Yeah.
I made a lot of money in this, that, the other thing. Like, well, what are you doing here? Yeah, well, you know what? It's not me. I'm not stupid. It's somebody writing me out. Well, guess
I'm
what?
sure.
You are stupid for letting that person know.
Exactly.
No, it's not like that. My girlfriend. Okay, right there. Why'd you tell your girlfriend?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you telling me? How the fuck do you know who I am?
It's true. That is so funny. But then I would assume, at least after a certain amount of time of being in lockup, the boredom. You just want to talk. You want to share, like, oh, here's what I've been
about
through.
It.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you would preface it with, you know what they said I did.
Okay, what they said you did.
Right.
All right. Oh,
and if somebody asks you, well, why did you do it? Say, what the fuck do you mean did I do it?
You didn't.
Why do you
want
to know? Why do you want to know, Gumby? Why do you want to know?
Oh man! But I thought the whole thing is you say that you didn't do it.
You always say you don't do it. Didn't do it.
Yeah.
Or the whole, hey, you know what they charged me with? You know.
Yeah.
Unaccountable deniability.
Huh. Or plausible deniability.
Yeah, not like, well, you know what I did? I did this. Shut the fuck up. You don't. Even your lawyer won't ask if you. A good lawyer won't ask if you did it.
Yeah, because a good lawyer has got to be able to
They want to know
protect you.
what they have on you,
Yeah.
and then from there, they don't really give a fuck. Plead insanity. Don't plead anything. Plead frame up.
Okay.
Look at OJ. Fucking what a sloppy case.
It was. I agree.
He brought
Again.
evidence from a crime scene home.
Yeah.
In a trunk.
I mean,
anybody could have the key to because
Yeah.
there was a trunk that the fucking city owned.
Let alone the
crime
lead
scene.
detective actually was known for being racist
Well,
and doing
first of all-
frame-ups. That's
first
a
of all,
problem.
When he was asked, have you ever used the N-word? Everyone has used the N-word. Everyone. In what context? It might have been different. You know?
Yeah.
Just by me asking you, have you ever used, and you said, well, okay, what N-word? Even if that guy had said it, well, I just used it.
Yeah.
You know, if I ask the question,
Yeah.
I'm using it.
Yeah.
So the answer is always yes.
Yeah.
Of course I did.
But he pled the fifth.
No, he didn't. He said he never did.
Well, I thought he pled the fifth.
No, you plead the fifth, you don't say anything.
Yeah, that's what I thought he
for
did.
every question. No, for every question.
Yeah, I thought he did that.
No.
No?
Because that's what made him a liar.
Okay. All right.
Saying that he never used that word.
Mm.
If you plead the fifth, you don't have anything on him. Like, okay, he did use the word. Okay, well then he was notorious for it, but then he pleaded the fifth, so he never. It's not making him a liar.
Okay.
What makes him a liar is when he said, "No, I never did."
Yeah.
And then the girl's got like hours of tapes and just dropping the
N-bomb and talking about how he and his colleagues love to frame up men of color.
Right. Mark Furman, yeah,
Exactly.
That's who we're talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, that's who we're talking about.
That trash bag, yeah.
But yeah, it's anyway. Well, you want to date Mark Furman?
Oh no, yeah, don't. Oh.
Well, no, I mean,
I can't recommend. I can't just say we don't know you that well, but we want better for you, Gummy.
Well, she's not even in the States, I don't think.
Yeah, maybe. That's funny.
Well, you're not even in the States.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So,
still,
I don't know, kind of.
Ew. Just ew.
And I'm assuming it's a man she wants.
Maybe
it's
true.
A man or a woman.
Could be either way. We're cheering you on.
Or one of each.
That's all right. I was gonna say maybe she wants to be part of a throuple. And that's okay.
Or
we're cheering you on for that.
Or maybe she just wants to, let the better person win.
What, like have a feud?
Have the fight and say, hey, you know what? I'm kind of pen paling somebody else, so your letters better be long.
Okay.
They better be, very telling.
Okay, like just
woo
tell
me
me how.
Woo me. Woo me.
You think Gummy wants to be
Dance
charged?
Monkey. Getting some great ideas.
That's so funny.
Thanks
again, Gummy. Oh, that is hilarious.
Yeah, telling you.
Oh my god.
That's how you do it.
That is too funny.
Now type in the link, or not type in, the YouTube link.
For a YouTube link, that's right.
Yeah. So go on YouTube and like us there too.
Absolutely.
And follow us and all, subscribe and all that shit. What people say.
We would appreciate that, Gummy.
Oh, and right now we're VPN through Japan.
Yeah, Tokyo, right? Or no, it's Osaka.
Osaka. Oh. And you know what? Shout out to BYD.
Yeah.
Didn't I say weeks ago invest in BYD?
Yeah, you did.
Didn't I?
You did, and BYD is doing well.
BYD is on a fucking tear.
Yeah. This is actually a Chinese car company where you literally can design your own car.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Is unavailable.
And it's electric. It's an electric vehicle for one. But these are gorgeous. If you look up BYD, I'll type that in. BYD. That's the name of the company. Check out BYD. You can see it. There are videos of these vehicles. There are pictures of them. They are gorgeous cars.
Yeah. You go to YouTube and the ticker symbol is BYDFF, I think, or BYDFYY or something. You'll figure it out.
All right.
But it's good stuff.
That's
good
impressive.
stuff. They actually surpassed Tesla.
I mean, I think everybody's surpassing Tesla at this point.
No, but this was pre.
Not
this was last quarter.
Yeah.
So this has nothing to do with what he's doing now.
Yeah.
And the backlash from that.
Yeah.
This is pre this quarter.
Okay.
So.
They
surpassed $1 billion in sales.
That's pretty cool. Good for them.
Yeah. Yeah. And they have their cars can charge in less than 5 minutes, just as fast as a gas-powered car.
That's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, and it's if you go to YouTube, you look up some of the videos. Like there's a showroom in Japan or China where they take you through each model. There's a gas tank on one side, and for the electric,
Yeah.
is on the right side.
Wow. That's all right.
That's awesome.
A tank on both sides. But that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, Timmyboy's looking it up over there. Okay. And as Timmyboy's looking up something else, there's this is something new. And speaking of actually Asia, the Asian small clawed otter has been found again after not being seen for 185 years. These otters, basically, scientists assumed they were just extinct, couldn't find them anymore, but they were just seen again. They were seen most recently in Nepal. I think it's pretty cool. And these are cute little critters. Maybe I was going to say, I don't know if today for our photo it should be a picture of a BYD vehicle or could be a picture of a small clawed otter.
Yeah, I saw the one BYD that it's I'll show you the one picture. Well, I showed you the one. Their coupe, whatever it's fucking amazing.
Okay, I was going to say, I only saw the four-door sedans one. I didn't get to see any of the coupe ones, but that's all right.
Some good-looking cars.
Yeah, they are. They're gorgeous cars.
And this one, Lamborghini style one.
Look at that. Those doors. All right. Your Good and Gather sparkling water is out of stock.
Oh yeah, I just saw I'm texting you right now.
Please choose your substitutions. You're doing that now?
I want it.
Okay. My poor panda. He wants.
I don't want any substitutions.
There's not any you would want to choose instead, like orange or something. Okay.
No, I want the caffeine. I don't want.
There isn't another one with caffeine?
No. No.
Refund, okay.
I'll refund both. So.
That's a shame, panda.
Yeah.
My poor baby.
Yeah. No, I don't want to cancel the order. That's crazy because it said there was anyway.
It said that there were lots of them, then turns out there weren't.
Yeah.
My poor panda.
Done.
All right. My panda's sad.
Well, why does it keep telling? No, it doesn't seem like it's let me cancel it. You want to try?
I mean, I can give it a try over there.
Yeah. Why don't you give it a try?
All right. Let me see.
They're not doing it right. Or I'm not doing it right. And Anons. Anyway, yeah, through account. I don't know if DoorDash or much shit. All I know was my achy back and
my
neck
poor baby.
and the rest of my body was not letting me do anything. But yeah, BYD, badass car. Yeah, I think there's this one that looks like a Lamborghini. Got the gold wing doors.
That's cool.
I don't know if people can see what I'm doing if you're not on YouTube. So you're gonna have to just get on YouTube or
they are. All right, what this is right now, you have it automatically where it's going to, for your Blackberry Mandarin sparkling water, you only want a refund if they don't have it.
Yeah.
Bananas, if they don't have it, you want a refund. So it's there, the delivery person's looking right now to see if I can.
Oh, if they can.
That's what it is, yeah.
Right. Well, I don't want them delivering me 4 bananas. I want them to deliver, or at least some of the sparkling water, caffeine. You know, because I know 42nd Street said they had like 6 of them.
Let me see.
And I don't know where they're at. They're on 45th Street. So, and I don't want this guy driving around everywhere. Anyway, now that I'm boring people with my shopping habits.
Yeah, it's true.
But sorry about that, guys. Anyway, I showed Jolene the article yesterday before it was a big story about the Telegram. Not Telegram, just Telegram. How,
oh my God, yes.
That's
Yeah.
how's a little, as they say, snafu.
Yes. Okay. Mama Do just sent this. There's strawberry mango one, and a yuzu mandarin.
Was that caffeinated?
No. Unsweetened. Just say no. All right.
I don't think that's caffeinated.
It doesn't say. I'll ask.
Yeah. If it's caffeinated, yes. If it's not, no. Dear Lord, why would I want it uncaffeinated?
Oh.
Sacrilegious.
Oh man.
It says unsweetened.
It says unsweetened, yeah.
Which I think is just a ruse.
It could be.
They're trying to get me something I don't want.
There's probably artificial sugar in it. Or it might be no sugar. Actually be no sugar in it.
I think that said when I did the whole app, that Yuka app, YUKA.
Yeah.
It's a great app. If you're at the store, you scan whatever you want in that app, and it tells you if it's good, bad, or excellent. Or poor. And if there's a better alternative, and if there is a better alternative, where in that store, or where, near that store. So yeah, I gotta get that other camera working because that's bullshit.
My poor baby.
Yeah, it's nonsense.
All right, waiting to see what Mama Do says.
But
there. Started messaging them stopped.
Yeah, I don't think
Said
there's caffeine.
If there is caffeine, yes. If no caffeine, no. So we'll see what they say.
Yeah.
No caffeine.
Okay, no thank you. Just cancel the whole order. Sorry, but sorry to have wasted your time.
Okay, I will refund you for the item. They said, okay, no thank you. Please cancel the whole order.
Yeah, we'll tip him something though.
I'm not sure how we tip him.
Yeah, just cancel the order. You'll still be able to tip him when you at the end. You'll see. Like when you log out and log back in, it'll say, "Oh, if you want to give him a tip, you can." So, I feel bad.
Yeah. My poor panda doesn't have his.
No, but I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
But I feel bad for myself listening to that stupid fucking.
I can't cancel the order. Try canceling on your side.
Oh, thank you. Dankeschön.
Dankeschön. And he can say bitteschön if he speaks German.
I don't think he does.
Probably not, or you never know.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I know, Panda. I know.
I wanted to see Gummy stuff, but I hit invite to speak. So I don't know if she's going to come on or not. It's fine. It's fine.
Is it though?
It's fine.
Oh, baby. All right.
It's fine. Yes, it is. So, anyway, what else you got, honey?
Well, I'm working on this right now.
Oh. Hey,
So.
Well, sorry about that, everybody. They're going to have to listen to my,
yawn.
Yeah. Well, hey, look. You can't be on all the time. I mean, when I say on, I mean like.
He said, DoorDash gave me a limited time. Try to cancel now before the time runs out. Okay? I'm trying to see how to cancel.
Just refresh and see.
Yeah, I did.
No, let's see. Let me try.
Yeah, give it a try. Mm-hmm.
And you can go on with the next story.
Okay. Let me see. Now, this is New York news. There's actually, of course, love the city so much. Love Central Park. There is, and it has been there for years. Just a second. There is an ice rink.
All right.
I
think I got it.
Oh, good. Just a second. I've got it here. Got it here somewhere. Just a second. Okay. It was called the Davis Center. Actually, here in Central Park. It's almost ready to reopen. They completely rebuilt the whole thing, and it will be the new center will be replacing the Lasker rink and the pool. Now, the Lasker rink and the pool are considered eyesores. They're not exactly the most attractive looking locations, but I've seen pictures of this new center. Again, Davis Center is absolutely gorgeous. So that'll be cool. You know, it's funny, for living in NYC, very, very rarely spend any time in Central Park.
Yeah.
Not very often, but
because it's a tourist trap.
Exactly, it is. Well, just like
and I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Yeah, well, if you live somewhere.
It's so huge, too. It's kind of overwhelming.
Oh, my God, yes. It is such a big park.
Maybe you can cancel it if you go to your email.
All right, let me see. Okay, I'm trying. Okay. Just a second. And sorry we're boring everybody with this.
But.
Okay. All right, get order help. Yes, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, no, stop. No, it's not letting me do it. All right. Oh, stop. Okay, I'm looking. Okay, and would you just want to end this episode?
I would confirm with bananas. I cannot cancel the order on my side.
Oh, confirm the bananas. At least he can bring the bananas then.
Well, I'm not having a guy bring up 4 fucking bananas.
I mean, he's getting paid for it anyways.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I feel silly.
No. Okay.
I feel really bad now.
Oh, well, I mean, it wasn't your fault. It said, I know the website said that they were there.
Yeah.
My poor baby.
Wait till I go to Target next. I'm going to write them a strongly worded letter.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Oh, wow.
But it's funny, they better not charge me $42 for 4 bananas.
No, they won't, because that's just...
All right, well.
That would be improper.
It would be ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous. I agree. Oh, man.
That would be so ridiculous. That would not be cool.
My poor baby.
Oh, there it goes. Back to work.
What?
Oh, I got refund there. Okay, good.
Good.
Well, it says unless.
Yeah, I'm thinking our timing was terrible for everything today.
Well, it said it was going to have it, so
yeah,
that's why I was like, you know what?
It's true.
I'm just going to go with it. We'll start the podcast, even though it's the most boring podcast.
Yawn. Yeah.
Make up for it.
It's true. Well, some other news. Pope Francis doctors, they're considering stopping treatment to let him go after a serious breathing crisis.
I wouldn't like that.
I mean, I don't know. I was going to say...
Look, God don't like easy way out like that.
Is that the easy way out?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I didn't know he was such a pussy.
Well, it doesn't sound like the Pope is the pussy. It sounds like the doctors are saying, yeah, we're thinking about letting him go.
Well, it's actually trying to play God. Only God can play God.
I'm sure. Although quite a few people do. I'm saying, okay, no, his medical team briefly considered suspending treatment after February 28th breathing crisis, but instead decided on an aggressive course to put his organs at risk. That put his organs at risk.
Look at that. How beautiful is that?
That's a nice vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be the cover so people can see what BYD is.
Okay.
You know? Which is Build Your Dream. That's what it stands for. Build your dream car.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That's sexy.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous vehicle.
Yeah. That's just one of them. One of the, yeah. Yes. Well, there's that guy again.
Mamadou?
Yep.
All right.
BYD. JPEG. Yes.
Okay. Oh, but yes, but what the, actually it was, one of the doctors had said, we needed to choose whether to stop and let him go or to push it and attempt with all of the possible drugs in the treatments, taking the very...
Oh, good. Where I think messages? I can't see now. Oh, right there. Sorry, go ahead.
Really?
Otherwise... Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to have...
But either way, the Pope actually survived this. It was a very aggressive treatment, but he survived it. The Pope appeared weak and frail when he greeted the crowd outside the Gemelli Hospital before his discharge. Vatican has not indicated whether the Pope would participate in any Holy Week activities leading up to Easter on April 20th. His planned meeting next month with King Charles III in the Vatican was postponed on mutual agreement on Tuesday to allow the Pope to rest. So if any of our listeners are Catholic, that's what's going on. And that was where basically it was the decision as far as medical care. What are we going to do? Thanks for joining us.
Where's Shalom from?
Yeah, where's home?
Trying to see. It's got 2 hearts. So that tells me it's a chick.
Maybe, or might not be.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, because hearts doesn't automatically mean.
Look, honey, I'm just saying. Oh,
what are you saying?
Tim X Tib. It's the eagle. All right? That's all I'm saying, honey. That's all. You know what?
What?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm still halfway in thought of this poor guy. He says, I have to deliver the bananas, otherwise I have a lot of problems with DoorDash.
Okay, by all means, he can bring them.
Charge me for the bananas, but don't deliver. I feel bad having a guy come all the way here for fucking 4 bananas.
You know what? He's getting paid for the delivery.
I don't care.
So that's all right. I do. That's what matters.
I don't want to deliver 4 bananas, honey. I feel like that could be his tip. It's not that much of a delivery fee.
I mean, either way, he's getting paid for his time.
Yeah, I know, but I'd rather...
So we can give him a tip, too.
If I don't deliver bananas to you, I say, oh, okay.
Then, yes, let him deliver the bananas.
How would they know? Oh, okay. Say you... Yeah.
All right. Now this... What?
I told him it'd be a cash tip.
Yeah.
So...
Okay, that works. Now I'm seeing this. Now this was passengers on
86BadLove. 86. I agree. 86BadLove.
You agree?
You know, 86 means, right?
Means kill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give it a bad love, bad karma.
Right.
So.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna say I wasn't thinking that bad love. Thanks for joining us, 86BadLove.
Hey there, Timmyboy and company. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Great.
What's up? Where are you from?
Well, Northern Michigan. How about you guys?
Northern Michigan?
Man, Northern Michigan is in the UP?
No, I'm a troll underneath the bridge, but just above downstate. So hey, doing good.
That's all right.
Joanne's from Bowling Green, Ohio.
And I also lived in nice. I lived in southeastern Michigan for 7 years.
Oh, how wonderful.
But I love it. You're the troll under the bridge. That is absolutely fabulous.
That's funny.
That's such a Michigan thing. So anybody who lives underneath the Mackinac Bridge is a troll. But they can't be misconstrued for downstate either. We're like this little weird happy belt. Weird, strange happy belt.
Funny. Oh, too funny. Too much fun. Yeah, Timmyboy says he wasn't expecting that. And it's even funny too. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
And it was even funny too. Like I showed Tim this, like when we'd met before, and I showed him like, well, of course, when you live in Michigan, you hold up your hand and you show what part of your hand that you lived on. Yeah, exactly. This is where I live. Like, yeah, I had a house right here. I had an apartment there. So yeah, lots of fun.
Oh yeah, that's a real thing. That we do that.
Again, Michiganders. Now it's something we're in New York. We're in New York City, and there are lots of Michiganders here. Lots of Ohio too.
Yeah, surprising. Wonderful and surprising.
You know, it was surprising at first until I realized what I'm going to say. We consider ourselves pilgrims. We left and we come, was it the whole, you travel on a journey, on a mission? Those of us who moved here to New York City, oh yeah, there's always a mission that you have to do. So it's here for it. So it's always funny just to get to like, oh, you're a Michigander? So was I.
What do you call yourself when you're from New York? Just a New Yorker? That's it?
New Yorker, that works. Or just
New Yorker.
New Yorker. Exactly. From New York. That's it. And of course, or the city. Yeah, Timmyboy just said the city. Now, mind you, New York City, where we live, it is, it's what you think of when you think of New York City. It's, you think of skyscrapers, concrete jungle.
Yep.
That's where we live. That's where we live. Ooh. But there's like, there are the outer boroughs. There's Brooklyn, which, Brooklyn's popular. Brooklyn is suburban. Totally different. Queens is even more suburban. The Bronx is pretty suburban. Staten Island is pretty suburban. We live in the city.
But we're 24, 72
Yeah. Yeah. Timmyboy said, yeah, like we live in a skyscraper. We're on the 20th floor of a 72-story building, which is pretty cool. We dig it.
What of you?
But do you have a podcast?
We don't.
I
do. You have a podcast.
No, I know.
The name of my podcast is 500 Days to Learn About Love. I don't recommend listening to it, though. Not at all. Not even a little bit.
Not so much.
I guess the reception's pretty bad under the bridge.
Oh, there.
Oh, thanks for telling us.
Oh man,
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Now.
Yeah, sorry. It sounds like you're probably dealing with heartbreak. I'm gonna guess.
See, the man should have came in earlier. We could have got him set up with the no teeth lady.
Oh, that's true. Gummy. Yeah, that's true. The man and Gummy, they would have hooked up well.
If the man was ever in jail or is in jail,
the Gummy wants a prison relationship.
Wants a piece of that right now.
She does. She said she really wants to hook up with somebody in prison.
Right, man or woman, or both.
There you go. So if you are facing doing a sentence, maybe currently or maybe coming up, you're looking at maybe starting doing a sentence somewhere. Gummy would be interested.
Or, if I may. Maybe if you do get in a relationship with her, it would be like a prison sentence. So maybe if you are facing prison, get in a relationship with her just to see, you know what, how quickly do I want to get out of here?
That's okay.
Meaning, once you have to go through hard times. Like,
that is
maybe the hard time isn't so bad. Thanks for liking the show.
Yeah, thank you, 86BadLove. That is true for me. Oh my God.
You'll have to explore.
It's true. You know? I'm wishing you nothing but the best. And also you on your show about love, 86BadLove.
Well, tell me why is it bad love and why do you have your show?
And why do you not recommend listening to your show? Because now I'm curious. I want to listen to it.
I think she's just in a bad place. See, I think she's not putting her best foot forward is what.
Maybe. You might be right.
What she's trying to say. I think she's just not putting her, like, now would not be a good time to be representative of her personality.
Maybe she's
right.
She's been perfectly pleasant so far.
I know, but give her a few minutes, like a first date.
It would take forever for someone to get to a first date with me. First, you have to pass all these tests. There's so many tests to pass.
But I'm saying what we're doing right now, the three of us is like a first date. She's going to act civil now, but give her 5 minutes. She just might be a total lunatic.
Holy moly. Am I having my first threesome? Oh my goodness. What?
So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like a first date.
Oh man.
You know,
But I'm still thinking, like, even if it did turn out she's a total lunatic, or anybody, like I was gonna say, proverbial person
we're
that you're
all
on a date with.
lunatics.
We are.
It's just a matter of, you know,
yes.
how
And
fucked up we
Yes,
are.
ma'am.
you
Yes,
know-
sir.
yeah. And you know what they say about the crazy ones.
They do. And the man's on the phone, so maybe. And the man, are you in jail? Are you going?
Can you hear us?
I'll get to it.
There you go. Eventually, if you want to say anything, the man, you can. But
That
Listen,
man.
maybe I'm a perfect person for bad love. He's proving to me already he's a good listener.
oh, is that the? Or I would think he's proving he's a bad listener because he's not responding.
No, but he's listening to everything to give his
I
opinion.
already had a stalker. I mean, if he can't walk, he's got to walk.
Yeah, absolutely agreed. There's the delivery.
Wow.
Yeah, stalkers are no fun. I'm glad you survived that, because that's no joke. No joke. I had a stalker years ago too. They're terrifying. So hooray for actually surviving that.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah. How did he end up getting connected to you?
The stalker?
Yeah.
Mm.
How did he find out about you?
Well, we were in a relationship for 8.5 years. Had two children together, and then I left because drugs are bad, okay?
Yeah.
And so is cheating. Don't forget that. That's bad too. So I left.
No,
he didn't take it well.
So hooray for your breakup. Hooray for the divorce. Sorry that he stalked you then afterwards.
Thank God it wasn't a divorce. Woo.
Hooray for the breakup in that case.
Why is divorce so expensive?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's worth it.
I was married once. That's why I ain't been married twice.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. But I always thought that was the funniest thing. I was going to say, when I said several years ago, somebody had told me that joke before. Of course, another divorcee. Well, somebody had told me that before, and then I brought it home to you, and you thought it was funny too. Yeah, why is divorce so expensive? Because it's worth it.
Now, if I ask Morris if he's ever been in jail,
we'll see if maybe we can hook up Morris.
He might take it the wrong way because he's a man of color.
Oh, that's true. Good point. We're not
asking everybody that.
Yeah.
And I've been in jail more times than I'd like to count. I'm not proud of it. I'm really not. But I'll keep a spade a spade.
You have the whole bad boy image.
I don't care. I don't want it. I don't wish it on anybody.
Well,
jail sucks.
You haven't been in jail in a long time.
I know, but I'm just saying.
I'm not saying it doesn't suck.
Oh, I remember it sucks.
Yeah. So high five and not being in jail anymore.
Oh, but
good job.
Yes.
Thank you.
See, there you go. See,
thank you.
Cheering you on with this.
You so.
Yeah, you have effects in your thing. You could actually applause for yourself.
All right.
Sure.
Oh man.
But so your podcast's about relationships?
Yeah. I have a higher inspiration, ramblings of the heart thing right now, but I'm in grief over a breakup. So that I would highly not recommend unless you want to get stoned and cry with me or laugh with me or whatever marijuana inspires that day. The other shows are awesome. The older ones.
Right.
And we'll get back to that.
The man just texted in saying that thanks for letting him call in, but he's kind of an introvert.
That's okay. So I responded back, that's okay.
But he would be great to set up with Bad Love, because Bad Love sounds like he's would make up for him being an introvert.
Extra.
Maybe.
She could make up for his lack of
his social
shyness.
Yeah.
She could maybe just pull him out of that shell. And all she would ask for is every now and then, or maybe a lot, that her knees would hit her ears.
I don't think that's asking.
You know what that means, right? Give her a good shagging. As long as he can pin your knees and hit your ears, you'll be happy.
Or as long as he can get her ankles behind her head.
Right.
That works too. Yeah,
it's the same kind of.
It's true.
Or freestyle. I don't care.
What you have to say?
As long as you get delivered the goods.
Yeah.
Yes. It takes so much more to impress me than that. Come on.
You need a baseline, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's true.
I'm just trying to facilitate a love match.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a lust match, darling. That's not a love match. That's a lust match when you're
It's a
talking
start
about
of
it by the
something.
ears.
It's true.
It's a start
It
of
is.
something.
It is.
Don't
Yeah.
minimize your talent or his talent.
Yes.
Thanks for liking the show, man.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, for what it's worth, I mean, we started what I assumed was going to be a lust match and it turned into a love match. We've been together for 16 years now. And you're
Oh,
still
yeah?
Like,
Were
lust
you
match.
guys, like, rebounds? Like, were either of you grieving when you got together? Like, you're like,
I
oh,
was-
yeah, just get under
I
me.
was-
I'll
There
take
you go.
care of you.
Yeah, I was in the process. I was going through a divorce from my ex-husband. He actually was a con man. And got to talking to Timmyboy about it, and turns out his ex was a con woman. So we bonded really trauma bonded super duper hard. We moved in together after dating for a month, and now we've been together for 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it works.
Wow. And kids?
I'm sorry?
Oh no, we have a cat.
Oh,
She wanted
hey,
to-
that works.
Yeah,
I have 3
It
young
counts.
adults.
yeah.
I have 3 young adults that survived.
Yeah, from his exes. That's where his kids came from. But now Timmy Boy and I, we have a cat who is perfect, and he's curled up on he's curled up on his blankie in the center of the bed. We toilet trained him. He's a toilet trained kitty, so no litter box, and he lets me brush
I've
his
heard
teeth.
about that.
Yeah,
I know, it's very easy to do.
yeah.
And he
How did you do it?
You get a toilet tray. It's a litter tray that actually you put inside of your toilet roll.
First you start with the cat's pan on top of the toilet.
Yeah.
So it gets used to jumping on top.
Yeah.
You know? And then go ahead.
And then you get a litter tray that goes inside of the toilet bowl, and you put litter in it. And after like maybe 2 weeks or so, there are perforated rings. You take out the center one. And then he would jump up into it and realize, like, oh, this is different now. There's a hole. But he would still use it. After like 2 weeks, you take out the next perforated ring. And same thing over and over and over again until eventually all the rings are gone and he just uses the toilet. So now he just jumps up into the toilet.
No cat litter.
No cat litter, yep. No cat litter smell. Yeah. So it's
so
nice.
Cool.
Yes.
But the one thing is he usually waits until I'm awake in the morning until I get home from work because he wants an audience for it.
Yeah, well, I mean, he'll go. Like, he's a pain in the ass with
Yeah, but don't you love it when cats, like, just find a plant and then they look at you and they do their business in it? Your plant. Just name mug you from the plant.
It is. And what's funny is because he's a little cat, but man, he could shit. He has like big shits. So if I leave after Jolene leaves for work and I get home before her, I'll go in the bathroom and I'll see, shit in the toilet. And I'm like, I know she flushed. Who the hell's been in my apartment? Then I realize, oh yeah, it's the cat.
It's him.
Just for a half a second. Like, oh yeah, we got one of those.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Oh, let me ask you something. So did you vote for Trump in this last election?
Or did you vote for Kamala Harris?
You didn't?
I didn't vote for either of them. I think they're all stupid.
Really?
That's what I think.
Now, one thing I'm wondering, after not voting for anybody, how do you feel about not making a choice at all at this point, considering where we're at?
My little choice wouldn't have mattered a thing. I really don't like the system. I mean, I think it needs some reform.
All right, that's fair.
They're trying to, under the guise of reform, to tear apart everything and rule the world. I don't think I care about the news or anything that's going on right now until it reaches my front yard, and then I start caring.
Yeah,
okay,
that's true.
And I got gun for that, and a taser. So hey, I'm good.
All right. Either way, stay safe because it's going to reach everybody's front yards. I mean, it already is.
It's true.
It is. It's going to reach everybody, but stay safe through everything. You've been more than pleasant. We're hoping, of course, you stay safe through everything because
everything reaches
everybody
your front
needs
yard.
to.
She's under the bridge.
Oh yeah, that's true. Under the bridge. That's right. You're the troll under the bridge.
Yeah, just a troll looking for another person to troll. Yep, that's right.
Oh, that is still too funny. That is the first time I ever heard of anybody below the UP being considered the troll. But then I never looked at the UP.
Yeah, you'd be a Youper if you were in the UP. And Youper trolls downstate. There's a huge separation.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's one thing. Even I was gonna say, I thought this was hilarious. I love the movie. Oh God, Jeff Daniels movie.
Escanaba in the Moonlight.
Yes, absolutely. You know that one.
I'm from Michigan. How could I not? They carried it in every family video that existed. Probably 2 copies.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, that is too fabulous. Oh man. Well, when is the next time you're doing an episode?
No, I was considering it tonight, but I'll probably wait another day, and then I will. I have to be on the marijuana, so I gotta wait until my kids go to bed.
Okay.
Go to bed, kids. Isn't it time yet? Oh, it's legal. Legal as a beagle.
Very cool. All right. I wasn't sure if it was, but that's very cool. So wait until the kids go down for the night. How old are your kids?
Yep. Oh, well, I have a 7-year-old, a 10-year-old. They live with me. I have a 19-year-old and a 21-year-old. And
So
then 2 others that I raised, which are the non-bio ones, 19 and 23, just about.
Wow. Your hands are more than full.
Yeah, I think I'm done. Finally.
I think that's fair.
You know what happened?
What's that?
Every time I worked out, I got knocked up. I got hot, and then they knocked me up. That's what happened between the 2 of those guys. And then I just volunteered as tribute to raise 2 other kids that weren't mine. That's what happened.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say stepmotherhood. It has its benefits, but it's a lot.
It is. And I was never, married to their dad, but I was with them for the 8.5 years. See, that's really tricky. Still loving kids that are kind of your stepkids, but you have a PPO on their dad. That sucks.
Yeah, that is. I'm really sorry he stalked you. I certainly hope that he is completely gone from your life at this point.
It seems like he's finally gotten a girlfriend that's a drug addict. So, I mean, he'll be gone. He'll be gone for a while, and then he'll go back to jail, and she'll leave him, and then he's going to be on the stalking thing again. It's going to suck.
Oh, well, maybe he's the one that maybe 86BadLove can connect him with the gummies.
True.
Because the gummy is looking for, she wants a prison relationship. So then the gummy could take him off your hands too.
All he needs is one more strike, and it's an aggravated stalking automatically, because that's what he got picked up for the last time and took 2 pleas for stalking. So, I mean, it's close. It's close. We just got to wait just a little bit longer till he messes up. One more time.
Wishing this for you.
Was he good lay? That means yes. That means yes. That's why you couldn't say no to the cock. See, if you have to think about it, that means yes.
I said no to the cock.
You just don't want to admit that it was good. I'm not saying it was mind blowing.
It was good because he was my partner.
Look, don't bullshit a bullshitter.
Well, I mean,
if he came up to you right now and said, "Look, I just want to screw, and that's what I want to do. I'm going to go home after that, and home is like 1,200 miles away." He wouldn't even finish that sentence. She'd be all over that like white on rice.
Is that the case?
Yeah.
Tell me the truth, woman.
Let's see. How do I put it? Well,
you're right. That's how you.
They didn't get tested right at the beginning, right?
Okay.
And that was a good idea, right? But then all that cheating kind of made sex bad. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah. Because then I just couldn't keep up with all the tests I'd have to run on him. I'm sorry.
God, yeah.
It's bad.
If he's going around sticking his dick in everyone, you're right. That's the sex is only so good.
Yeah, tell him, hey, keep sticking your dick in the toilet. It's going to get backed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you glove that with 5 condoms, you really can't feel a thing. I found out. Huh? Weird. I'm sorry. I thought this was comedy.
Oh yeah, it's true. We try. We really do try.
When he comes up to you and says, "Hey, is this
great?"
When he comes up to you and says, "Hey, is this supposed to be?" When he comes up to you and says, "Hey, hon, take a look at this. Is this supposed to look? Is supposed to be on there like that? Just say, you know what? I'm out of here. I already know. I already know this is going.
Nope, not the case.
It's supposed to look like, you know what? No, it's
This
not.
is a no. Does this look normal?
No,
No,
I just say, I don't know what's going on with you, but you got to figure that out. Until you figure that out, we ain't doing nothing. Sorry.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh,
Nah,
just wow.
I don't think he picked up anything. I think it happened towards the end, and we weren't, we just weren't.
Good. And at the very least, even if he was a good lay, if you think he was, there are plenty of others that are good lays who aren't going to screw everybody else.
Oh, there's bigger ones out there too. Like I'd be trading in a gherkin for like an eggplant.
Oh yes, you have fun with that. Oh man,
I haven't heard that term in a while. Gherkin.
Gherkin, yeah, it's funny. Or eggplant. Usually eggplant's what you hear.
Well, I hear eggplant, but it's not in a good term.
Really? Whereas I heard eggplant before means like they're
No, eggplant meaning derogatory term for a black eye.
Oh, whereas I never heard it with derogatory before.
Well,
okay.
That's a lot of times.
Why is it gotta be all derogatory?
Yeah. Like I always thought it was like I used to say, you have an eggplant, you're seriously hung. All right. But I didn't know that it was considered derogatory too.
For a black eye, you call him an eggplant. You're not doing him any favors.
That's a shame. That's too bad.
You're not doing yourself any favors. Take that back.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. If you're using a black man for his big dong, that's not love.
That's true.
They got feelings, man.
Oh, man.
All right. We're going to call it. That's enough for us. Plus, I get to lay down because my back's killing me.
Oh, no. Well, it was a pleasure getting to chat with you, 86BadLove.
We'll be back on in a few days.
I think so.
I think Thursday.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thursday.
Well, I gave you guys a follow. I'm pretty sure I did.
Thank you,
join the fan club if I got any stuff in there to join it with.
And we'll have to catch you on one of your episodes.
Yes.
Yeah, when they're better and less cryy.
Soon enough.
You know what? This was a great episode because of you.
It's true. And even if your episodes are cryy, it clearly needs to happen, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Got to get through it, right?
Yeah. Then why not get through the podcast, people?
Yes, but it was great chatting with you. And
Thank you, Sunshine.
We'll be back.
Thank you.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday. That'll be good.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Have a good night.
Yes. Thanks, guys.
All right. See ya.
All right, good night. All right. Thank you, hon.
Thank you.